That isn't going to work. Looking into the ring right now. I can't believe that they're there, but Blackjack Smith and Kid Nevada. Blackjack Smith and Kid Nevada have a match against Iton and the Frog. This is a tag team match, and it's already got started by the looks of it. Well, there's a good look at Blackjack Smith, or the Viper, if you like to call him that. Blackjack against the Frog, getting things started. And obviously, my moron ringworm repellent is not working.
You know what, Carl? After you sprayed me with that stupid repellent or whatever that stuff spray is, it certainly smells, that's for sure. I came up with a certain device of my own that I think may be able to help me. I'm just going to try it out right now, and I think we'll see how it goes during this match, Ed Carl.
Right, you want me to give it a little spray of this? Is that what you said?
No, I don't want you to give you a little spray of this, because the People's Choice, the voice, Mauro Renaldo, is sitting beside you now, and it's time once again for the most expert color commentary professional wrestling has ever seen.
Yeah, we'll talk about expert. Did you just see what Iton did there?
A beautiful super kick by Iton. You know, this Iton character is back here again at All-Star Wrestling. You know what, Carl? The last time I saw him, I put him in a suitcase and I sent him around the world. And yet, I guess he found his way back.
Well, he certainly did. He's been traveling, as a matter of fact, and I understand doing very, very well on the road.
He's been traveling all right, Ed Carl, but, you know, after the beating one of my men gave him, he was traveling over to every local regional hospital there is.
Well, I think he's doing just fine. Take a look at the way he's working here on Blackjack. Oh, I never know whether to call him Blackjack or the Viper, but...
Well, a vicious clothesline there by Iton. And, you know, the Iton and the Frog, actually, Ed Carl, complement each other very well. Their styles are very similar.
Well, they certainly are. You and I are going to agree on something for Gain for Change.
Come on, Ed Carl. I mean, the wrestling world knows by now that me and you are actually very, very good friends, and it's just a sort of a jealousy factor on, I don't know whose part, but we'll leave it at that.
Wait a minute. I'll bring out my spray again if you keep that up.
Now, come on, Ed Carl.
Look, you know, you get a reputation from the people you have as friends, and I wouldn't want to get that kind of a reputation, so don't use that word, all right?
I'm sorry then, Ed. I mean, we're cohorts then, let's say it that. And you know, these fans out here today at All-Star Wrestling, once again, they continue calling me moron, Ed. And I mean, now you know I'm a distinguished announcer, and I should be called the Golden Voice Mauro Renaldo.
Well, I don't know. The fans still have you down as moron Renaldo, and I don't think that's going to change any.
Well, you know what's going to change is the momentum of this match, as this Kid Nevada now is doing a good number on the Frog. Oh,
whoa!
Maybe
I was doing a good number.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
I think Froggy had him pegged for that one.
You know, it looks like the Frog has been spending some extra time in the gym in the past few weeks, Ed Carl. He seems to have a little more strength than he once did.
Well, you know, I think the Frog, the other part with the Frog is he has been getting an awful lot of action. You notice that the Frog has been in a lot of matches in the last little while. And he certainly holds his own. You never have to worry too much about the Frog. So you're right. He's getting experience. He's bulking out a little bit. He's becoming quite a wrestler.
Too bad he has the mind of a frog, Ed Carl.
I'm not going to make any comment about that at all. It matters that he wrestles. That's the important thing.
Iton and him are doing a good number here on Kid Nevada, but look at this double teaming taking place. There's no need for this right now, Ed Carl. No need whatsoever for what's happening right now in the ring.
Got that. That is double teaming. No question about it. Oh.
Well, what's referee Neil? I just forgot. Referee Neil Drummond. I guess that explains everything.
Well, I'm not too sure that Neil Drummond didn't appear to say very much at that particular time. That seems a little unusual, but...
Well, what do you expect from Neil Drummond? He can't say anything, Ed Carl.
You know, things are an awful lot better than they used to be since Neil Drummond's around. I mean, after all, where is Vicious Vern Siebert? Gone, right? Right? Gone. Now, some of these dingling managers we had, where are they? Gone.
but what has happened with the loss of the managers, Ed Carl? Jonathan Sayers has been unleashed as a wrestling threat, and then yours truly, well, what can I say? I'm just the greatest thing wrestling today.
Yeah, we
a good hip toss there by the Frog. Ed Carl, why would I want to ruin these good looks?
I couldn't think of a good reason.
Well, now the fans are getting on the Frog, giving him some support. And, you know, I admit the fans do play a major part in a match, Ed Carl. If a wrestler is down, like, let's say the Frog or Iton, the fans' cheers just add that little extra to their effort.
Well, it no doubt does. And, you know, You're talking about your opportunity to be the voice moron Renaldo, the voice box,
It's the
or
voice
whatever it is.
Mauro Renaldo, and it's called the voice box, Ed Carl. One of the greatest talk shows right now in wrestling.
Well, I'll give you another crack at it if you really want it. We'll give you another 2 minutes, maybe after the next match or so. You can do it again.
Thank you very much, Ed Carl. And
Yeah,
I
fair.
just hope that this week the technical difficulties will cease and desist because, you know, Ed, I don't know if you've received a phone call yet, but my lawyers are looking for your phone number, and unfortunately it's unlisted, but I have my ways. I have my ways.
See, I've taken out my phone. I don't have a phone anymore.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't expect any girls to call you or anything, Ed.
Well,
I mean, that's a good idea.
I was more worried
actually, to
about
disconnect
Michelle
your phone.
Starr, frankly.
We won't say too much on that
I'm
subject.
not too sure what's going on here, but Jonathan Sayer is walking around the ring, and I am not too sure what he's doing. He seems to be trying to get some...
He's adding some support.
He's doing something to Blackjack Smith.
He's taken Blackjack under his wing, Ed Carl. He's going to be teaming up with him in a few
Well, there's John. You get a
matches.
good look at him there, and I don't know why he's there because, of course, I told you last week the UWA has banned any kind of managers around the side of the ring. You fans have been writing in for so long, and it's about time they've finally taken that action.
And they should keep writing in and say what a big mistake that maybe was, Ed Carl. But then again, like I say, they've unleashed a great announcer. You know, this Frog actually has impressed me in this match in that he hasn't really let up in his drive to take care of Blackjack Smith. You know, in the recent past few weeks, I saw the Frog sort of let down in certain parts of the match, you know, talking to the fans, reenacting their cheers, and I don't think that's very good in a wrestling match, Ed Carl.
Well, he certainly is not doing any of that today, good or otherwise. He is just keeping after this guy, and of course, he's right in there with the kid Nevada. The kid, incidentally, is a 220-pounder. The Frog 187. Whoa, look at him fly.
A knee into the mid-basket. Mid-bread basket, excuse me.
Well, I guess that's a 2 count, but that came awfully close.
You know, this Iton also excites me. Sometimes I can't even talk, Ed Carl, and you know what a shame that would be.
That would just be, couldn't believe that. What?
Oh, just 2 and a 7/8 count there, Ed.
That's 2 3/4 for sure.
Again, the double teaming, though. I mean, if referee Neil Drummond wants to control this match, why doesn't he start finding these guys or get them out of the ring? I mean, Kid Nevada's having enough trouble taking care of the Frog. How is he supposed to take on 2 wrestlers, Ed
Well,
Carl?
Neil Drummond is pretty fair, so it's just possible something like that could happen if he feels that they are taking advantage.
Once again, Ed.
Well, at this point, it looked like they're just kind of helping him up a little, didn't it?
Helping them up and helping them down. I mean, if the Frog and Iton do go on to win this match, I think the team of Blackjack and Kid Nevada should protest to the UWA.
You know, talk about double teaming. Now, that really
That was a vicious maneuver.
That's it. 1, 2, 3, and it's all over. And in the meantime, Frog was on the other side of the ring, kicking Blackjack Smith.
You know, Frog and Iton won this match in impressive fashion, Ed, but I still think Blackjack and Kid Nevada should protest, and once again, the pleasure is all yours.
Oh, once again, notice that Jonathan Sayer is out there around the ring. I don't know why.